Alright, I just have to go 30 minutes without having another diarrhea, and I'll be good. Wait, is this thing recording? And we are back. Shit. Anyway, this is part 3, the Wonderland episode.
Oh, my word, witches! I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the queen, she clapped my head for sure!
That was weird. Anyway. So, Wonderland is, I don't know, to me it's kind of an iconic level. Just for... okay, I remember what it is. I just can't get that music, that background music out of my head.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Doesn't help that the entire level is basically a maze. This very confusing maze that's through years of just brute force repetition, I have figured out how to traverse.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Alright, so we gotta go around and find evidence of Alice's, innocence. Really, we're just finding evidence of Heartless, apparently. Well, that's nightmare fuel. It's a little funny that Donald wears himself out. So, yeah, there's not really a lot to talk about with this level, or at least with this part. I guess when you first play it, you just have to explore every nook and cranny, every little doorway, and just try all the possibilities. But I mean, looking back on it, there's not that many places to go that lead to dead ends, at least in the beginning. Oh, yeah, we have the jump Trinity. Trinities are kind of an interesting idea, but I get why they didn't bring them back. There's not really a lot to them beyond, you know, completionism. And wow, dude. Come on, people are watching. You couldn't have at least tried to make that jump? Anyway. Yeah, I feel like if they ever wanted to bring Trinities back, what they could do is, like, make it more of a puzzle. You know, each person has, like, make each Trinity correspond to a different party member, and they just do a different thing to interact with the world and solve a puzzle. In fact, I thought they were gonna do that more in Kingdom Hearts 3 when we went shield surfing with Goofy, but not really. I don't know. Personally, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 has more than enough just fluff, just stuff to do. Don't get me wrong, it all goes back to making the Sora stronger. But, jeez, it can be a little overwhelming almost. Oh yeah, this is where I finally get rid of sliding dash. And I get scan. Which, luckily, in future games, they just give you right off the bat. What I don't get is why. So the order in which you get abilities as you level up is based on your choices at the beginning of the game with the sword, the shield, and the wand. I don't really get why they would make it to where you know, the point at which you get scan is so different. And in fact, there's a couple of abilities like that, like block. I get block in this playthrough really late. I guess I understand, but, you know, things that add depth to the gameplay, like a block mechanic, I don't feel like, you know, you should lose out on that until way later in the game just because you picked this one way to customize your character. And scan, that it just makes it easier, yes, but also, like, it just lets you have better control of the battle, you know? Which, I don't know, it's like, if you want that for your game, then give it right off the bat, or at least very quickly. If you don't want that for your game, don't have it at all. Don't have this weird, like, this theme where you can get it super late just because you didn't pick the right build. Oh, and as a kid, I never quite understood how this worked. I thought, the same... I thought it was like one specific box after she shuffles it was, you know, Donald and Goofy or whatever. But actually, I think it is just completely random. And however many evidence pieces you get determines how many Heartlesses there are. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That I could be wrong. Now, I don't show this, and I still regret it, but during this, you can actually run over to the queen and smack her with your keyblade. And if I remember correctly, she like falls over and you can see her underwear for some reason, but it's still a little funny. Yeah, and I do kind of struggle in this fight. What you really should do is trim down all of the cards, or at least knock a lot of them out, then smack at the crank tower, but I don't know, I guess I was just impatient. Oh. Dang, I was hoping I... Oh well. I cut out a lot of the saving. I thought I cut out all of it, but, you know, I'll get better at it. I swears. That was not a convincing swears. Oh yeah, this is the first time we see large bodies. And I try to kill a flower because the targeting system is weird. The targeting system is really janky in this game. I don't know what they did to fix it, actually. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's almost... like, I don't remember ever having a problem with it. Maybe I will when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2, but whatever they do to fix it works. I don't really know what the issue is in this game, though, but sometimes it'll just keep you stuck on one enemy that you really don't want to be looking at right now. But because the camera's so stiff and bad that you kind of have to use the targeting system. I mean, that's what they changed with Kingdom Hearts 2. They just made the camera better. Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3. Those are both a long way off. We're still in Wonderland. And I do plan on playing the mobile games. Chain of Memories, that's what I was trying to remember. Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, which Dream Drop Distance is the only one I haven't finished. Like, in the entire... I own it. I just... To be honest... And I'll get into this more. I don't entirely like the combat in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. That... It's more of an RPG kind of deal. And... I don't know, it's... I kind of prefer it when it's closer to an action game. But I do get why people enjoy that command menu system, where you have all your cool abilities right there in a command board, and you can use them as you see fit, instead of kind of working your way up to them. I get it. It is cool. It makes for much more like flashy combat, and combining it with the RPG systems makes it to where it does add more depth to the game, but it's just not the direction I wanted the series to go, to be honest. Like I kind of alluded to, I wanted it to come closer to a action game, like Devil May Cry, or even Platinum games like Bayonetta. But, you know, I don't begrudge the games for going in a different direction than I was hoping. Obviously, people like this direction because the series held its fan base for years and years between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. So I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but when I was a kid, this boss gave me so much trouble. I think I was just so slow and clumsy with the platforming that I could never get up the table consistently. I mean, look, I'm having trouble with it now, and I'm an adult who still plays children's games. Just gonna leave that one alone. If I go down that rabbit hole, I'll be here all day just talking about depressing things again. Anyway, there's really not much to the boss in the first part. You just jump up on the table. You wanna go at, like, jump up and attack him when he's doing that swiping attack, but I don't do a good job of showing it here. You want to jump over his first swing, because then his second swing won't deflect. However, once the stove turns on, that's kind of the second part of this fight where it gets more difficult. Mainly because, A, if you touch his... I don't know what you call them. Feathers? Batons? Whatever they are. If you touch them, you get hit. And he has that fire attack, which... Instinct says to, like, you know, get away from him and, like, dodge roll, or what I used to do is get behind the chair for cover. But really what you want to do is get right under him, because then he just can't hit you with the projectile. And in certain parts of his animation, he gets low enough that you can jump up and hit him in the crotch? Also, yeah, when you gain some MP, just run backwards, or run back and shoot him with some fireballs. Just for some extra damage.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
Damn, it's got me yawning. Wait, where'd that come from? Did he just cough that up? That's gross. Well, that's the end of this world. See you guys next time.